You're looking for a job or worried about keeping your current one? Let's take a look at how the past couple months have affected the jobs market. Now, first off, hiring has already been pretty slow. Most people who are looking know that. And the economy, it's been solid, but far from amazing and easy to disrupt, with hiring dominated by a few industries, kind of like healthcare. Now, the new administration's policies have had some direct impact that's not fully measurable yet. Obviously, the laid off federal government workers, but that's an important component, but not a huge percentage so far. But funding freezes are also affecting tangential industries and contractors. The nonprofit space has been pulling back, seeing hiring freezes at universities. But the biggest thing is really the falling sentiment among business leaders and consumers. As a business leader, you're always forecasting, planning, and if costs of the things that you buy and import are increasing, that is likely to make you change your strategy, like reducing other costs. And employees are usually the biggest expense so far, though you maybe just shift your strategy, change suppliers, start building in America, maybe even create jobs over time. But if you don't know what costs are changing, by how much or when, or whether you'll be losing the ability to compete internationally because of a trade war, that might make you pause big decisions more broadly. And we're starting to see that in some of the business surveys like the PMI's earning calls this week. Delta was actually the first major company this week to actively come out and cut its sales and profit forecast for the quarter, saying it's because of reduced consumer and corporate confidence caused by increased uncertainty. So the good news is that since this disruption is policy related, it's easy to fix, but the administration has repeatedly dug in about short-term pain for the economy, which hasn't been reassuring. On top of that, you have AI starting to replace workers. Now, data about the jobs market is usually backward looking. So while we're not seeing a huge shift in job openings or hiring pace in the broader numbers yet, layoff and hiring freeze announcements have picked up significantly. And some of this sentiment could start bleeding into action if something doesn't change. I mean, it could, but then it's making it not only harder to get a job, but then potentially could lead to more layoffs. So to prepare, make sure you're doing what you can to be indispensable at work, and if you're able to, build an emergency savings that can cover you in times of hard times. Average unemployment right now is about 5 to 6 months.